Oh, whew. What? Oh, man. The Steelers. I'm disappointed in you guys tonight. I'm really disappointed, but I'll take it. A win's a win. We win 31-28 over the Green Bay Packers, but we should have blown this team the hell out. I'll give Green Bay all the credit in the world. They played a great game tonight. They had a great strategy. Mike McCarthy knows how to play us. They played a hell of a game tonight. I'll give the Green Bay Packers a ton of respect. You guys deserve a ton of respect. You guys played a great game. But Pittsburgh, we let ourselves down tonight. We should have blown this team out, but I'll take it. It's another ugly win, and it's another storyline in the Tomlin era. We play down to bad teams. And once again, it happened again today. We let Brett freaking Hundley throw for 3 touchdowns, 3 deep passes, and our defense was pretty bad tonight. Especially our secondary was pretty bad. Our secondary played pretty awful tonight. They had a few plays here and there that were good, but otherwise we played pretty bad. We played great against Tennessee, and now we absolutely play like garbage against the Packers. Allowing those big plays really hurt us. The main thing that kept us in this game was our defensive line. Our defensive line played excellent tonight. They played out of this world, and yeah, like TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward. If I had to really pick 2 MVPs of the game, an offensive and defensive player of the game, Antonio Brown would be the offensive player. I'll get to the offense in just a second. And my defensive player of the game would be Cameron Hayward. Yeah, because both those players deserved everything they got tonight, man. Cameron Hayward had 2 sacks. Antonio Brown had another great game. Unbelievable game, to say the least, too. It was unbelievable. I don't know how he made some of the catches he made tonight. Antonio Brown's just freaking impressive. I knew he would have a big game once again, but we got a lot to work on. You know, we got a short week coming up. Actually, no, he plays Sunday, and we got to play Monday. Oh, at least we got a little bit of a longer week, but hey. We got a short week coming up next week, but this week we got a little bit of a longer week. We don't have to play on Monday Night Football against the Bengals next week, but I'll preview that in a little bit. And defense needs a lot of work. Like our secondary without Joe Hayden is pretty We allowed some big plays, and once again it hurt us again tonight. We allowed Rashard Matthews touchdown last week. This week we allowed a 55-yard touchdown from Jamal Williams and another big touchdown from I think it was it Devontae Adams? I think it was Devontae Adams. I'm pretty sure it was. Our defense got a lot of takeaways last game. I think it was 5 takeaways last game. Yeah, it was 5 takeaways last game. We didn't get a single one tonight. And I'll give Brett Hundley credit. They've had a great strategy, man. And it's just goodness gracious, man. It just sucks, man, because we need to play better, but I'll take the win. Getting a win is bigger than losing. If we would have lost tonight, I would have been very upset, but we got the win tonight. I'll take the win, and we got to improve. We got a lot of work to do, so we have a lot of work to do right now because the Patriots absolutely destroyed Miami, and they look really good right now. But the Steelers, we need to get our act together, especially on defense. It's just embarrassing. We played like crap, and we did not deserve to win this game tonight. We did not play like we wanted to win, but in the end, talent just got the better of. They can't hold our talent off for long, but I'm just very disappointed in the Steelers tonight. I'm happy we won. No, I'm happy we won, but we should have won by at least 10, 12 points or more. We just had terrible coverage. We had terrible tackling. Tackling was a big issue. Once again, tackling was a big issue. And we need to get that fixed. Keith Butler needs to get his act together. Thank God Tomlin took over play calling in the second half because I heard the defense was not playing very well under Keith Butler. Tomlin took advantage. So it's definitely looking like next year or two, we're definitely going to get rid of Todd Haley and Keith Butler, because as good as Keith Butler has done in the past, if you had to tell him has to take over, yeah, you're not doing your job really well. It's embarrassing. We should have blown this team out, but we didn't. But give her credit. The defense did enough to win. T.J. Watt had another sack. Cameron Hayward played really well. Those are the only two. Ryan Shazier, the only three guys I really played well tonight. I'm hoping Ryan Shazier's okay, though. He was limping off when he got out. I think it might have just been like a sprain or something, but we need him back. And we also need Joe Hayden back. Bad. Because next week's a division rival game, and I do not want to lose at the Bengals. Because the Bengals are pretty trash. They beat the Browns, of course, but we ended up winning the game, so I'm not going to be that upset. But still, we should have played a lot better. Yeah, it was Devontae Randall Cobb had some big plays. Brian getting back on the board. Let me talk about the offense real quick, though. For the offense definitely needs to improve a little bit. But my thing is this. The problem with the offense tonight was, like, there were a couple of players who did not show up tonight. Eli Rogers, you had 2 good catches, but otherwise you played pretty bad. Had a lot of drops. You had Justin Hunter, who had a big drop in the end zone, which really hurt us. You just had some bad plays overall, and it's just really disappointing. And there were definitely a lot of drops. Like Le'Veon Bell, Jesse James had some drops. I think. No, wait, no. Did Le'Veon Bell? I think he had one. But he had the fumble, though, which is here or take a controversy. It was a tic-tac, you call it. It was close. He did look like he was losing control, which kind of sucks. He needs to protect the ball a little bit more because he's had 2 fumbles this year, which is ridiculous. He needs to protect the ball a little bit better because I know he hasn't had 2 fumbles in a season, I think, since his rookie year. I think that was the only time he had a rookie had 2 fumbles. But Antonio Brown was the MVP of the game. Really had some amazing catches, and he didn't drop anything. He looked really good throughout the entire game, and the rest of the offense needs to pick it up. Jesse James did a little bit. Xavier Grimble had that nice touchdown from the shovel pass. Ben's interceptions, they were tough throws. Like, I will give credit, though. I think it was more the receiver's effort. Like, Eli Rogers on the first interception, it was definitely Eli Rogers' fault because he definitely should have gone in front of the defensive player and made the interception. He should have put in a little bit more effort, but that's a tough one. Then the second one's really a tip pass. It's really tough to defend against those because tip passes, the main part of it was the offensive line. He needs to protect the offensive line, get the arms down. That's what should have happened, but yeah, though. Like, it was like Ben's interceptions weren't terrible. They weren't like they were against Jacksonville, per se, but he could have played the ball a little bit better. He had a couple throws where it's like, really? But Chris Boswell also missed the extra point, which was ridiculous. I don't know why he missed that extra point, but we got the 2-pointer to make up for it, though, so I really don't mind whatsoever. But Chris Boswell did give us the game-winning field goal, so I'm not going to complain about Boswell. It happens. It might have been the wind or something. He might have just turned it off the air. Everyone misses one extra point or another. It's not that big of a deal. We end up winning, and we end up getting the 2-point conversion. So I'm not really that upset with Boswell. He did make the field goal. It was a tied for the longest field goal made in the history of Heinz Field. It was a 53-yard longest. It was tied for the longest. So I'll give him credit. He made it. He won us the game again. Like he did against the Colts. He won us the game. So overall, I give the entire performance as a team a C. Actually, no, a C+. The defense really did not play very well. tonight. The secondary was definitely at fault tonight. Our secondary played pretty bad. Our defensive line was probably our strong point. We got LT Law and Cameron Hayward, TJ Watt on sacks. Ryan Shazier was really good. But Antonio Brown played really well. Le'Veon Bell, other than the fumble, he had a great game. I will give Le'Veon credit. He had one tic-tac-y fumble. It was very close, but it was a fumble. But then after that, you had Ben had a pretty good game, 350 yards. I think it was it 315 or 350? I'm not sure, but he definitely had over 300 yards passing. We scored 30 yet again. Thank God we scored over 30 points. We beat them 31-28. We have 351, so I was right, 351 yards. And that's all I got to say about this game. But going into next week at Cincinnati, I know the last time we played on Monday night, we did not play very well. I think the big thing is we need to get Juju Smith-Schuster back. We need him back bad because I love Martavis Bryant. He had a great game. Martavis had a good game as well, but the problem was Ben should have thrown to Martavis Bryant more, in my opinion. But still, though, I'll give Martavis Bryant. He had another touch. He had a good touchdown. Le'Veon Bell had a good game, but we need Juju Smith-Schuster back, though. I really think he can definitely be a big difference, especially playing against Cincinnati. They have Adam Pac-Man Jones, who's a pretty good cornerback. But the problem is we got to make sure we get out of Cincinnati alive and healthy. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. Cincinnati does like to play dirty, especially at home in Cincinnati. But I know playing at Cincinnati, I think other than Monday Night Football loss, I don't think we literally played bad against Cincinnati that much. So I'm hoping and the reason why we didn't win was we didn't have Le'Veon Bell that game. So that was week 2, like an early week 2 game. But we play Cincinnati next Monday night at 8:30, playing in Cincinnati. It is going to be a good game because Cincinnati is going to play us tough. They are going to play us very tough. And the Bengals really, really need – the Steelers really, really need to pick up their game. We need to play lights out against the Bengals. We usually do play very well against a division opponent. So I'm expecting us to really play well. So we better really show up. But Pittsburgh, I think we could definitely get some improvements in. But overall, I really can't complain too much, honestly, with this. I'm a bit upset with this win, but we got the win. I'm a happy man. We got Cincinnati next week. And I'll be working early, so I'll be working like 7 to 8 or something like that, and then I'm going to come home and watch the game. So we better show up, Steelers. Let's go. Get yourselves fixed. Get everybody healthy. Let's be ready for Cincinnati next week. This is LC Muscles saying the final goodbye. Thank you all for joining us tonight and joining me tonight. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about tonight's win against the Green Bay Packers. Jerome, we got you guys again, but I know you're in softball Super Bowl 45, but still. Good game tonight, Packers. You guys definitely earn my respect, but Pittsburgh, we need to definitely get back into shape of things. We got Cincinnati next week. Let's come out strong. Let's come out very tough. We got to be ready for Cincinnati next week. See you guys later and stay awesome. Have a great night. And here we go, Steelers. Here we go.